Alright, we're down in the basement at 165 South Reed Street. We do have a clean out right here by the hot water heater and the utilities. Well, that's weird. I shouldn't be getting stuck there. Alright, so we're into the cast iron portion of the sewer. We're going to pause right here and get a little water running in the downstairs bathroom so we can rinse our lens off. Alright, so that flush did a good job. So far, cast iron looks pretty good. Pretty typical. Still got a lot of black nasty in that water. Definitely going out the front, which we would expect. There is our clay tile. That union looks really good. So far she looks real good. Water's starting to look not as black, so we'll try to splash our lens around a little more. Minor offset there, nothing that's going to affect function. Same there. Alright, looks really good. We just got some typical buildup up there. I'm trying to check that out. I think that might be a 360-degree crack. But it also could just be where buildup is, because that, I'm trying to determine if that's roots or some kind of moldy growth. It hasn't moved at all, even if it is. It's not something that we worry about for function or really any getting worse, because it hasn't moved a millimeter. A little offset there. A little flat right here, but so far it's only been about 3/4 of an inch to an inch. A little bit of greasy buildup there, but not much. That was only 3/4 of an inch to an inch, and that's with water rolling. That's not enough to be a repair issue. The greasy buildup there was very minor, and all signs say that this line has not seen many cleanings. Had what looked to be an original cap. There's no groove suggesting it's been cleaned multiple times. Some minor offsets so far, and maybe one spot with really minor roots. A couple offsets there, but they're not affecting function. Deflection offset there as we're dropping down. Looks like a concrete pipe for the run to the tap. That's why it suddenly looks like a much rougher texture. Yeah, and your city sewer's concrete. You can tell that because of the rough beaded texture of the ground, but all that looked fine. I didn't see any kind of damage or cracking through there. So we're going to go ahead and get that water turned off, and then we'll come back through here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and come back now. That offset there is a deflection offset. It just means they turned it at a sharper angle than the union was meant to be. So it exposes more of it, but it's very common, not a problem. Little tiny hint of root there out in the street, probably right around the sidewalk. Probably neighbor's trees reaching out and touching you. There's our little belly area, and you notice now that we've reduced the flow of water into it, it's much lower. It does have some greasy buildup. I imagine that's decades of grease. It's not enough to choke it off at all. There's our one little area where that weird growth is on the sides. And you see a little bit of brown up on the top. There might be a little hairline crack hiding there. it hasn't moved at all. You can't even really see it. It's the other evidence that says it's there. Not something I'd be too worried about at all. Getting kind of black water now. I don't know if we want to splash around in that. Since that we've seen all this already. And we're back in the cast iron. So overall, she looks pretty darn good. A little bit of buildup in some areas, but that's because it hasn't had to be cleaned because it's been functioning so well. And we are back. That is a tough little transition there for some reason. That's our center. And we will stop right there.